We start off today's wrestling news and rumors video with a huge update regarding the status of Parker Boudreaux, who, as we had reported in one of our previous videos, was on the WWE's radar to sign as the company's next version of the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And as of today, it has been revealed that the 22-year-old Parker has officially signed with WWE to a developmental deal, and Boudreaux has now officially quit his University of Central Florida football team to pursue becoming a WWE superstar full-time. Now, without question, some fans are unsure of how Parker Boudreaux is going to fare in WWE, with some feeling like simply looking like Brock Lesnar is not going to be enough to achieve success in WWE. But one of our sources has mentioned that both Vince McMahon and Paul Heyman are very fond of Parker so far, and feel he has all the tools to become the WWE's next generation's Brock Lesnar. Let us know your thoughts and opinions of Parker Boudreaux officially signing a WWE developmental contract, and do you feel that he will succeed in the company over the long haul? We now have a pretty big update regarding Rey Mysterio's status with WWE. As many of you are likely aware, rumors had been going around last year that Rey Mysterio was nearing the end of his in-ring career, and was probably not going to continue wrestling after the year 2020 came to a close, with Dominic Mysterio taking over for his father Rey in WWE. But it has recently been revealed that these rumors of Rey Mysterio retiring from wrestling are actually false, as it has been noted that Rey Mysterio has recently signed a new contract with WWE, with Rey Mysterio making it clear that he will continue to wrestle for quite a bit more time, with Mysterio basically stating that he still loves to compete and will do so until Father Time catches up to him and says that it's time to go. One of our sources has mentioned that Rey Mysterio may be sticking around in WWE for at least 2 to 3 more years as an in-ring competitor, meaning that fans will not be forced to say goodbye to the popular superstar anytime soon. We now have some news to share regarding the WWE's plans for the Rated R Superstar Edge heading into WrestleMania 37 season. As many of you would likely agree on, when Edge won the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble match to guarantee himself a massive title opportunity at WrestleMania 37, there's no doubt that there was a lot of question and uncertainty regarding which champion WWE were going to have Edge choose to face off against at the Showcase of the Immortals, with some feeling WWE would have Edge set his sights on Drew McIntyre and the WWE Championship on the Raw brand, with there also being reports going around that Edge was going to be moving over to Friday Night SmackDown and challenging the big dog and tribal chief Roman Reigns to a Universal Championship match at WrestleMania instead. However, Edge would then go on to appear on this week's edition of NXT, with Edge hinting that he could be setting his sights on the NXT Championship and the winner of Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. However, a new leaked backstage rumor has revealed that the Rated R Superstar Edge is in fact going to be facing off against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 37, with Vince planning for this to be the marquee match on the grandest stage of them all this year. And Edge showing up on NXT was simply to add some extra excitement to the NXT title scene and bring up the brand stock, with Edge considering to use his Royal Rumble win for the NXT Championship. But apparently there are no actual serious plans of Edge going after the NXT title. Leading up to the 2021 Royal Rumble, there were some rumors going around that the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar could have possibly been making his return to WWE sometime during the event, but to no avail, Lesnar did not show up at the Royal Rumble, and if new rumors are true, Lesnar may not be back in WWE anytime soon. According to one of our sources, the general consensus behind the scenes in WWE right now is that Brock Lesnar will most likely not be returning to WWE this year in 2021 due to the ongoing global situation, meaning that Brock Lesnar won't be back in WWE for WrestleMania 37. Let us know your thoughts and opinions regarding Brock Lesnar not coming back to WWE this year in 2021, and do you feel that Vince McMahon should even consider bringing back Brock Lesnar next year, or just cut ties with the Beast Incarnate altogether, due to the fact that Lesnar is a huge expense that may not be worth it for the company at this point. As most of you are likely aware, Damian Priest made his official main roster debut at the 2021 Royal Rumble, and was quickly tied with Bad Bunny, who took out The Miz and John Morrison during the men's 2021 Royal Rumble match. And apparently WWE had big plans for Damian Priest on the main roster, with it being rumored that Damian Priest will be teaming up with Bad Bunny to face off against The Miz and John Morrison in a very special tag team match at WrestleMania 37, with Vince McMahon reportedly hoping that by being involved with Bad Bunny, Damian Priest will get over with fans, especially with the Hispanic demographic, with Vince feeling like Damian Priest is going to become a big star in WWE following his storyline this year with Bad Bunny. Roman Reigns truly shook things up in WWE when he made his emphatic return to the company at the SummerSlam 2020 pay-per-view event, because not only did Roman Reigns return as a monstrous bad guy, but Roman did the seemingly unthinkable by aligning with Paul Heyman, with Heyman becoming the big dog's manager throughout the past several months. For the most part, Roman Reigns' partnership and alliance with Paul Heyman has been met with praise from fans, with many fans feeling like Roman Reigns has been doing his best work in his WWE career during this last run alongside Paul Heyman. But if new backstage rumors are true, WWE may be planning to end the alliance between Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman in the near future. And while we had reported previously that WWE were considering to have Paul Heyman betray and turn on Roman Reigns for another superstar, new rumors speculate that it will actually be Roman Reigns who turns on Paul Heyman and betrays his manager in the near future, with Vince feeling like Roman turning on Heyman would generate lots of heat for Roman Reigns, and allow for Paul Heyman to move on and manage another superstar on the blue brand, likely the Intercontinental Champion Big E, with Heyman vowing to help his new client Big E rise to the top and take down Roman Reigns, a storyline that will reportedly be happening after WrestleMania 37. We have been told that Vince doesn't feel Roman Reigns really needs Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece anymore, and that Paul could be better utilized with a babyface talent like Big E, and fans should not be shocked in the slightest if the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns betrays Paul Heyman and essentially destroys him in the near future. We now have our main story featured in this video, and it is regarding the breaking new rumors and speculation about the huge plans for CM Punk once he returns to WWE in the near future. As most of you are likely aware, despite the rumors of CM Punk returning to WWE during the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble match, CM Punk did not end up appearing on the show. But that certainly does not mean that Vince does not have plans for CM Punk to return for WrestleMania 37. According to a new leaked backstage rumor, WWE are now planning for CM Punk to return in time for WrestleMania 37 to possibly challenge Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship, with McMahon feeling that Drew McIntyre deserves a big WrestleMania match this year, and with it likely that the Fiend Bray Wyatt faces off against Randy Orton at the Showcase of the Immortals this year, WWE are left with very few options for Drew McIntyre and the WWE Championship that would draw in fan interest, and apparently there are talks behind the scenes right now that CM Punk could be Drew McIntyre's secret WrestleMania 37 opponent that will be revealed in the coming months.